Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo 3, starring Lolo. Last we left off, we'd cleared off the roadblock, literal block in the road. And now it's time to take on level 8, this castle. And this is kind of where things actually do seem to pick up just a bit. Just a bit. They do seem to pick up in difficulty just a tiny bit. But we're up for the challenge. The first thing we need to do is be able to get into the lower half of the room where everything is. So let's go ahead and block them off. Just like so. And with that blocked off, then let's see, which one do I want to move? I want to move, I believe you. Okay, now that we have done that, the next step would be to, believe it or not, to get that heart up top, just to get out of the way. Because we got a few things we need to do here. In one kind of smooth little pattern here, we're going to get the snaky, we're going to move it up there to block the heart, we're going to grab the heart, we're going to shoot the egg, we're going to come back down, we're going to take this emerald frame next to the snaky and push it up against Medusa in the middle of the room. One long motion. Go away. And then we need to get out before the snake returns. And I'm going to wait till it's back, because we might want it to come back. You never know. And we actually do want it to come back, because we're going to need it in a second. But before we need it, specifically, we need to be able to get around to the other side of the snaky there, at the top. So we can do a thing here. Namely, we can do this. And now that we've done that, yeah, this is our next step here. There are a couple other things we need to do before we grab that heart up in the upper left. Mostly move this guy. Okay, there we go. That clears out a path. These levels are a bit trickier than the previous ones we've run into so far. They're generally not terrible yet. They're gonna start getting there pretty quick. This one's starting to get there. So let's see. First thing we need to do is block off your vision. If I'm not mistaken, we go ahead and put you here so we can actually move around down here. We can move you here. And we've now effectively blocked off most of this. Now we need to, well, there are a couple things we need to do now. One, the easy part here. We can go ahead and grab this, and that's perfectly safe. We're going to have to use this snaky right here to be an egg to push these emerald frames out of the way. But, do I want to do that before or after? I think I can do that after. We'll also need to use this snaky to plug up that hole right there so we can get out. And also plug up that hole down there so we can get out, so we can get the hearts. But you know how this works. Anyway. Okay. that we've got you free, this can go to either one. But for now, we're going to put you there. Now we got that free. Now we got those. We now have a couple of shots we will have to take advantage of very soon. So let's see. Yeah, we want to... No, actually, we do not want to use this snaky for that heart down there. We're going to use this snaky for that heart down there. Now I'm remembering how the end of this goes. Need you. Good. There we go. Easy enough. Unlike this stage, this stage is a little bit of a pain here, because you're going to have to work against one of your instincts at the very, very least. But the early instinct to kind of block off as much of these two Medusas we're right next to, that's probably the right one. This is actually fairly easy. It's a fairly easy start. It's fairly intuitive. Most of it is. But not all. Okay, now we grab you. Now we get to have fun times with riding snakes. Or at least in one case, using them as cheap transport. And then waiting for it to come back, because you saw the path that snake took, so we can use that snake to grab the last heart, get back on it, we use the snake to cross over, grab that last heart, hop back on it, ride all the way down to the bottom, and jump up to shoot that goal, which we should get another shot from this. Go. We only need one of these because we need the other one right here. And this stage. Okay, let's see if I remember what I have to do here. This one's kinda weird. Definitely hitting the ones that require a lot more precise movement of frames, because you can't move frames exactly where you want to start out with. You kind of got to slide them around. Like, you got to move this one here. Don't move it further because something else needs to go into place in a different area, in a different time, etc., etc., etc. And definitely not ready to grab a bunch of the hearts around here yet. Do this, which frees up this heart right here. We can finally grab something. So now let me see. If I'm not mistaken, the next step is to get you into an egg and put you below the Medusa right there. At the same time, pinning that one in a little better. And now that that's done, we can actually go ahead, block that off, and now this emerald frame is free, and it is going to block the top of the far right Medusa with enough maneuvering. Then we can come come over here, do that. And this poor snaky that I am about to screw with is going to serve multiple, it's going to be multiple shields in multiple places. So now first, except I didn't do it right. I forgot one step. Can you guess which one? I forgot to turn around and shoot it again. Oh well. We can do this again. Let's see if I make this look a little smoother this time, huh? Probably not. Spots. Go here. And once again, this gets to seal off the Medusa on the right. That. Do that right there. And then I need it to come back. So it can do the same thing it just did, only for the other heart over here. There we go. And now, if we wait for it to return, it's going to provide a nice shield for us. We push it up here and nuke everything in the room. This stage, well, we get a Dawn Medusa over there. Very, very annoying Dawn Medusa, but it will get neutralized fairly quickly. We're going to do so with the bottom frame, because the top frame, well, we could do the same thing with the top frame, but we need to be careful about where those leapers that are moving along the top actually stop. So, we're going to pin this Dawn in like we did so many times in the other games. And then we're going to use the leapers by standing at a half step in front of the Dawn to mostly annoy the Dawn, I think. And notice that we still cannot get the hearts to the north and south of him because the Medusas on the other side are waiting to have fun with us. So before we try moving anything, we want to stop the leapers so they're at least blocking one, if not both, of the goals. Well, we can't get them to block both, but we can definitely get them to block one. And the other one will move back and forth there and provide a shield, kinda, sorta. But now that we've done that, we can move you up here. Go ahead and grab us a heart. And actually grab the heart with the shots in it. That would help. Grab that heart. And then we're going to basically do the same thing to the bottom half of this room. Although to play it safe, we will wait until we're out to grab this. And now we kinda sorta have a shield here. Although I've got to actually move on to the tree instead of moving just half of it so I don't get clipped. Oh well, we've done this before. Do it again. Ah. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and grab that. Stop them there. That's annoying that I did that. Kind of annoying. But once again, we kind of want to stay to the top here because that's where our shield is. And now we've got to time it. We got to time it so we cross at the same time the leaper does. And it's kind of a crapshoot, really. If you manage to wait until it's the moment it bounces on the left and starts crossing back right, and you start to move left at that point in time, you'll generally meet in the middle and block the top goal there. We have more than enough speed to get the last step there. And that is the 8th world, 8th section, whatever you want to call it. So now our next step is to get in the boat and try to sail over to the middle of this lake there. However, we will take care of that next time. So until then, take care everyone.